Morning everyone. Well, welcome back, and this is probably my final update. So I know a few of you have been champing at the bit to see the results. I'm sorry it's taken me so long. Mondays and Tuesdays are my busiest days by far, so I just haven't had time to finish and get it all uploaded, but here we are. Day 2 of freedom, day 3 of freedom I should say. Feeling amazing, just feeling totally back to normal. Psychologically, I think I felt quite affected. The first day I was sort of a bit nervous of what to introduce back and when, and sort of freaking out that, you know, I was sort of going to balloon again just by putting carbs back in my diet, which I think when you do something like this, you can become very obsessive very quickly, which is the other warning I was going to say. It's psychologically can potentially be quite damaging. So another reason not to do it, please, please, please. You don't want to become fixated. It's no reason to get sick, as I said before. So, as I said, I'm now free. How do I feel? Amazing. You know, my energy's good. I'm sleeping really well. I don't feel stressed. I don't feel obsessing. You know, I'm not obsessing about what I'm eating. I'm just back to normal, back to Bella. So that feels really good. I will just reiterate, this is not a solution for body fat loss. Please don't attempt it at home. It is miserable, it is stressful, it is no fun, and it's not a healthy, balanced diet, which is the best way to do anything. So if anything, take from the little positives. As I've said all along, maybe add fasted cardio to your routine, maybe once, twice a week, nice and gentle, and it will help. Drink plenty of water and get lots of sleep. Those are the good ones. We'll keep those. So, time for the results. So, this has been really interesting. And as I've said all along, I was not expecting my weight on the scales to change dramatically. As an adult, even as a slimmer adult, since I've lost weight the last year, 2 years particularly, I've always hovered around 85 kilos, and my weight has never dropped below 83. So I weighed myself both Mondays, same conditions, same time, and the results are fascinating. So I weighed myself at 84.9 kilos, and I weighed myself again at 82.8 kilos. So that's a total weight loss of 2.1 kilos in 7 days, which is a lot. So having spoken to my colleagues and discussed it, a percentage of that will be water, definitely. But it's too much to just be water, and I have felt really different. I day 1, day 2, day 3, I started to feel different and look different. So that's fascinating. Jamal also took my body fat reading, which also takes weight, and that's really interesting. So the reason I'm kind of discounting the body fat analysis results is because they both came up. I was slightly dehydrated. Or quite dehydrated. Jamal, as I said, was horrified, and also we were forced to take the analysis measurements at 2 different times of the day, so the conditions were all slightly different. With body fat, it has to be consistent. It really, really does. So I will go through the slight changes that were noted, but generally speaking, I'm not counting on them. But the weight, so his machine weighed me at 85.3 kilos the first time, and the second time weighed me at 81.4. So that's a very, very big drop. That's about 3 kilos, which is a lot. So, you know, take what you want from that, split the difference. But I mean, you'll see from the photos shortly as well. Body fat percentage wise, there were pockets where the body fat change was quite different, i.e. my arms. I noticed a big change in my arms physically, just aesthetically looking at them. So that was really interesting. But I'm not going to go into too much detail because I don't think they're massively accurate. So let's have a look. Circumference measurements as well, so we need to go through those. So pre-cut, my chest was 102. Always wanted that to go down, really, really struggle. My chest now, my new measurement is 99.2. So that is again over 2 centimetres difference to 2.8 centimetres difference, nearly 3. My waist, previously pre-cut, was 90 centimetres. My new measurement is 88 centimetres. That's a loss of 2 centimetres. My hips were 109, which is the most stubborn area on me. Most women are estrogen dominant in terms of their hormones, which make them pear-shaped. So it makes hip fat and bottom fat very, very stubborn, very difficult to lose. My previous hip measurement was 109. My new hip measurement is 108. So that's a centimetre lost in 7 days, which is, for me, unheard of. That is absolutely crazy. I cannot shift my lower half, so that's really interesting. Bicep was 29, it is still 29, and thigh was 63, it is still 63. I'm not massively surprised at those. They tend to be areas that I notice big fluctuations in anyway. So the bicep, again, doesn't really match up with the body fat analysis, so that's interesting. But, you know, I think overall there's something to take from it. The photos. So you'll be able to see from the photos. I'll post them at the end with the differences. Really big difference physically I can see, particularly my hips. From the front, my hips and my waist, even a little bit on my thighs. From the back, my bottom, my waist and my upper back. Really, really big differences. So I'm sure you're champing to see those that are interested. So those photos coming next. In terms of other things to discuss, I think really, you know, my summary again is just don't try this at home. It is something bodybuilders do for a short period for a short period. It is not sustainable. It's not a great way to lose body fat. It is, as I said, borderline. A little bit dangerous. It is stressful for your body. It's a big change. My body over the last 7 days has freaked out and burnt fat because it felt it needed to. The reason I think my energy levels were so sustained throughout is because I have a fair amount of body fat to lose. I have some spare tyres, so it's fine. I can't reiterate enough. Please don't try it. You know, be more organised. If you want to look good for summer, or you want to look good, allow yourself a couple of months and just be good. Be healthy, eat well, eat carbs at the right times, but eat them because they're essential. They are not the enemy. Everyone thinks they are. You need them, trust me. I noticed with the fog I had in my head this week particularly. And just enjoy your life. It's all about treats occasionally. It's all about living. And this is no way to live because it is no fun, believe me. So I think that's really it. That's my last update. You've had the results. You're going to see the pictures. I will just say one more time, the lighting is horrific. It is the most unforgiving lighting in the history of the universe. Even Claudia Schiffer would look awful in that room. So please don't judge me. But you can see a difference. And, you know, ego aside, I do want everyone to see them because that's the best way to really see the difference. So one more time, please don't try it at home. And thank you, everybody, for following, watching, cheering me on, keeping me going. In particular, thank yous again to my chums, my girlfriends at the gym. So Anna, Emily, Linda, Romaine, for making me do this, dragging me out of my comfort zone and making me do something just nuts. And thank you to Jamal, who's just been a complete sweetie pie this week and kept me feeling good about myself. So thank you guys all so much. And that's it. So I'm going to say goodbye. Thanks again. Don't forget to check out YouTube. Search bar, search for Bella Fortissima or Bella Fortissima Personal Training on Facebook. You can go to my personal page as well. Or you can go to Twitter, which is Bella Fortissima, or Instagram, Bella Fortissima as well. Thank you so much. Peace out. Lots of love. And see you on the next one. Next challenge coming soon. Peace out.